Hello, my dear friends. Happy National Compliment Day. Now, you might be wondering, why does one day need to be dedicated to compliments? Allow me to explain. There's nothing quite like a sincere kindness to brighten someone's day. And as we age, we realize how important it is to support each other, especially when life's journey becomes a little more challenging. Today, I want to share with you 12 ways to express admiration that are guaranteed to make someone's day so much better. So stay with me until the very end. I promise you'll leave feeling like you can illuminate another person's world. Oh yes, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave in the comments the nicest word you've ever heard about yourself, and subscribe for similar inspiring content. And now let's begin. Number 1. I truly admire your resilience. Let's start with a quality that holds immense power: resilience. As we get older, we often hear that it's our physical strength that begins to wane. But we know for sure that our inner fortitude, our emotional and mental flexibility, that's what helps us overcome life's greatest trials. Whether you face the loss of a loved one, personal health issues, or any other ups and downs that come with age, there's an unwavering part of you that refuses to give up, that pushes through those difficult moments. And when you acknowledge this resilience in someone else, you validate their entire journey. You tell them, I see how hard you fought. I see the courage it takes for you to smile, to show up every day, even when things are tough. There's so much power in that. It's not always the person who seems outwardly strong who needs to hear these words. Often, it's the quiet soul who's been holding on for years. When you tell someone you admire their resilience, it not only makes them feel heard, but also understood. This is especially significant for those who don't always show their vulnerability. They might hide behind humor, keep to themselves, or pretend everything is okay. But a simple word of admiration, like "I truly admire your resilience," gives them permission to embrace the depth of their feelings. And it reminds them that their bravery has not gone unnoticed. Regardless of whether someone's strength has helped them overcome physical adversity or emotional barriers, such praise instills a sense of pride, something that many older adults find difficult to maintain as they begin to reflect on their past achievements. Resilience is not just about survival. It's about thriving despite everything life throws at us. And every time you acknowledge this, you help someone feel not just like a survivor but a warrior. Number 2. You have such a kind heart. Kindness is truly one of the rarest and most valued qualities we can possess, especially as we get older and begin to see the world more clearly. You know, there are many people with good intentions, but sometimes as life goes on, we forget to appreciate how deeply we can touch others with a simple act of benevolence. Perhaps it's a caring call when someone is feeling lonely, or a small gesture, like helping with groceries. It's the smile on a person's face when they feel seen by you. It's your quiet support in difficult times, or even your willingness to listen with understanding, regardless of how long it's been since you last saw that person. When you praise someone for their kindness, you remind them of how much good they bring into the world. The beauty of kindness is that it's often invisible. Perhaps it doesn't always receive the recognition it deserves, especially if someone is helping discreetly. But when you say, "You have such a kind heart," it can be such a warm affirmation for them. It tells the person, "I see how you make the world better." Kind people don't always realize how much they support those around them. It's as if kindness has become their second nature, and that's wonderful. But this also makes it easier for them to forget the deep impact they have. This simple yet powerful admiration draws attention to those who genuinely give of themselves. It reminds them that even the smallest actions, whether it's a gentle word of advice or a friendly smile to brighten someone's day, do not go unnoticed. In fact, they may have an even greater impact than they realize. Kindness is not just a quality, it's a legacy we leave behind, and the world always needs more of it. When someone hears they have a kind heart, they are reminded of their purpose, their unique value, and the love they give to everyone around them, whether it's noticed or not. Number 3. Your laugh is contagious. Laughter, the best medicine, they say, and I couldn't agree more. You know, as we get older, we may be inclined to hold back a little, not allowing ourselves to let loose as freely as before. But I find that some of the most vibrant souls are those who don't worry about seeming too loud or too silly. Instead, they embrace their joy in all its forms. And one of the most obvious signs of this joy a laugh that makes you want to laugh along with them. It could be a quiet chuckle or a loud belly laugh. It doesn't matter, but the effect it has on those around them is infectious. Imagine being in a room with someone whose laughter fills every corner, whose happiness is so sincere that it spreads faster than the flu. There's something incredibly captivating about a person who can just laugh and make everyone else want to join in, no matter what's going on. It's not just that they're funny, it's that they have a way of uplifting everyone around them without even trying. And when you notice this about someone, when you realize that their laugh brightens not only the room, but also your day, you absolutely must tell them about it. Your laugh is contagious is a compliment that celebrates that sparkling part of their personality that inspires everyone else. Laughing, of course, is good for you too. It releases all those pleasant chemicals in your brain. But to witness such sincere joy in someone else is magical. It's as if they remind you of life's simple pleasures. Finding a reason to laugh, even when times aren't perfect. Perhaps it's a silly joke, a memory from the past, or simply enjoying the company of friends. But whatever the cause of this laughter, it becomes a moment of pure happiness shared by those present. Complimenting someone on their contagious laugh reminds them that their joy is not just a fleeting feeling. It's an energy they carry with them everywhere they go, spreading positivity wherever they turn. Number 4, you always know what to say. Have you ever found yourself in a moment of uncertainty, not knowing what to do or say, and then someone like you, steps in with exactly the words you needed to hear? It's like magic. Some people just know how to cut through the confusion with clarity and grace. Their words are thoughtful, considered, and usually hit the mark precisely. It's as if they've been given a natural gift to know exactly how to speak in a way that calms your nerves, lifts your spirits, or helps you see a situation in a completely different light. When you tell someone, you always know what to say, it's a way of acknowledging the emotional intelligence they bring. It shows that you see them as a source of wisdom and support, someone whose words you trust, because they have a gift for communication that goes beyond the ordinary. Not everyone is given such a gift, but if you have it, it's a treasure. And as we age, we realize how crucial it is to have such trusted voices in our lives. People who make us feel understood, even in the most challenging conversations. Words have immense power. They can break hearts, but they can also heal, comfort, and bring clarity when everything else seems hazy. Praising someone's ability to always know what to say lets them know that their thoughtful approach to communication is something incredibly special. It's a reminder that their words are not only heard but truly appreciated. People who make you feel like you're not alone, that someone can always offer the right words to guide you, hold a special place in your heart. By offering this compliment, you let them know how much their words mean to you. And we all need such a reminder, especially when we're sharing our most personal feelings. Number 5, you have an incredible sense of style. As we get older, we sometimes give up some of the small pleasures we used to indulge in, like exploring the latest fashion trends or buying new clothes just for the sake of looking good. But I'm here to tell you, you are never too old to showcase your personal style. And there is nothing more special than a person who knows exactly how to express themselves through their clothing. Regardless of whether they have perfected the art of dressing effortlessly chic, know how to make old items look completely new, or always choose colors and cuts that match their personality, their style is undoubtedly a reflection of their individuality and character. When you tell someone, you have an incredible sense of style, you are praising more than just their clothing choices. You are celebrating their authenticity. Many of us, as we age, feel more comfortable in our own skin. We stop chasing trends and instead wear what truly feels like us. Style at this stage of life is a form of self-expression, a way of saying, "This is me," and fully embracing it. Complimenting someone's sense of style is not just about their clothing choices. It is an acknowledgement of their confidence, their creativity, and their boldness in presenting themselves in a way that feels true to who they are. With age, the focus often shifts to what makes us feel comfortable rather than what is fashionable. But those who have mastered their sense of style find the perfect balance between comfort and self-expression. Their choice of fabric, color combinations, and how they mix and match things tell a story. Whether it's someone wearing a cozy cardigan that becomes their signature, or someone looking amazing in a bold red dress, as if it were their second skin, there is beauty in the confidence they exude in how they present themselves to the world. Complimenting someone for their sense of style is not just telling them they look good. It is reminding them that their individuality shines through every outfit they wear. Number 6. Your wisdom has taught me so much. With age, we naturally accumulate life experiences that shape us in ways we never expected. We go through trials, triumphs, losses, and gains, and all of this contributes to who we become. And there are people whose wisdom stands out like a lighthouse in a storm, guiding us, teaching us valuable lessons, and offering advice we would never have considered on our own. Have you ever met someone who has been through everything? And when they share their knowledge, you can't help but sit there, hanging on to their every word. The kind of person whose words don't just inform, they make you rethink what you thought you knew. When you tell someone, "Your wisdom has taught me so much," you acknowledge all those life lessons they have gathered over the years. You are saying, "I see the richness of your experience and the insight you have gained," respecting this treasure of knowledge they share with others. Wisdom is not something we just learn from books. It is acquired through life, through learning from mistakes or finding answers in unexpected places. It's all about the lessons learned over decades through perseverance, reflection, and growth. With age, we become living examples of these lessons. And it is when others recognize this that we truly understand the value of the wisdom we carry. Praising someone's wisdom is an incredibly meaningful act. It lets them know that their years of learning, experience, and sometimes even suffering have positively shaped those around them. People who listen, who take the time to think, and who reflect before speaking are rare. And when they impart this wisdom to you, they are giving you something you can carry with you forever. Number 7. You bring so much light into this world. As we age, it's sometimes easy to feel that our energy is fading or our influence has diminished compared to what it used to be. But the truth is, the energy we radiate as we get older doesn't decrease. It evolves. There are people among us whose very presence can brighten even the darkest days, whose simple smile can lift the mood of an entire room, and whose kindness and warmth make everything better. You can see this in how they interact with people. Whether they are sitting with a neighbor, helping a friend, or simply laughing with family, they have the ability to radiate joy and hope, making people feel safe and cherished. Telling someone, "You bring so much light into this world," is an acknowledgement of the positive impact they have simply by being themselves. It is a reminder that their spirit is something irreplaceable. It's easy to forget how strong a light we can be for others, especially when we are going through our own personal trials. But when you let someone know that they bring light to those around them, you also remind them of how valuable they truly are. This light is not about seeking attention, but about offering warmth and security to those who need it most. It could be the light that creates a sense of belonging for someone struggling with loneliness, or the light that kindles quiet joy in someone's heart when they are feeling down. By telling someone they bring light to the world, you encourage them to keep being who they are, because we need such people more than ever. The power of a kind word, a comforting touch, or simply being near someone creates ripples far beyond our understanding. You may not always see the immediate effect you have, but know that the energy you give is changing lives, even subtly. It is important for people to know that their presence makes the world brighter, and that they are seen, appreciated, and loved simply for who they are. Number 8. You have an incredible ability to make people feel comfortable. There is something truly remarkable about people who make others feel at ease. You know the type, someone who walks into a room, and within moments the atmosphere brightens. Conversations become easier, and people feel they can be themselves. It's that soothing energy they exude, where you feel you can share what's on your heart without judgment, just with pure acceptance and kindness. Telling someone, "You have an incredible ability to make people feel comfortable," is not just a compliment. It is a deep acknowledgement of their capacity to create a safe space for others. Some have a natural gift for this, whether it's their demeanor, the way they listen attentively, or the light humor they bring to any situation. These individuals possess a rare warmth that people are drawn to. They make conversations flow easily, bridge awkward silences with genuine interest, and can ease tension with a simple word or smile. This is especially valuable as we get older. We may find ourselves in new situations, meeting new people, or attending social events that feel unfamiliar. But someone who has this knack for putting others at ease is a treasure. It's almost like a superpower. When you make someone feel comfortable, you don't just calm them in the moment. You give them the freedom to be themselves, which is a gift few can offer. With age, we often seek connection more than ever. Knowing such a person who makes us feel important, who calms us with their presence, is a luxury. Praising this special trait acknowledges not only the impact they have on others, but also how rare this gift is. Such people create bonds that can last a lifetime simply by offering a sense of belonging and comfort, where everyone feels safe to open up. Number 9. Your presence is so calming. Sometimes we don't realize how much our presence can affect others until someone points it out. There are people in this world whose very presence has a soothing effect on those around them, who, when they enter a room, everything seems to slow down. Suddenly there is peace. They carry with them a kind of gentle confidence, a stillness in how they move through the world that soothes those nearby. When you say, "Your presence is so calming," you are complimenting this unique ability to bring tranquility to any environment. Their energy doesn't clamor for attention. It quietly resides in the background, allowing others to feel settled, at ease, and even emotionally grounded. In moments of chaos, they are like a beacon, a stabilizing force that makes you feel that everything will be all right. As we get older, it is the busy, fast-paced world around us that often makes us crave peace and quiet. And people with a calming presence become our refuge from the noise, from the stresses of daily life. Their stillness provides a space where you can breathe deeply and just be, where worries disappear, even if only for a moment. Recognizing someone's calming presence shows that you see the power they hold. This quiet, almost invisible influence that others absorb without even realizing it. It is a deep acknowledgement of the kind of serenity they bring into the lives of those around them. When you tell someone that their presence is calming, you are acknowledging not only their demeanor, but also the emotional space they create. And this is something most people with this trait may not even be aware they offer. You are telling them, "I value what you bring into my life. It's not just your words, but your energy, your stillness, and your comforting presence that I rely on." Number 10. Your sense of humor always brightens my day. Humor is a powerful thing, isn't it? There is something about a good laugh, especially when it comes from someone who knows how to see the lighter side of life. It's not just about telling jokes, but about an innate ability to lift others when they feel down, to make a difficult situation seem less serious, and to remind us that sometimes laughter is indeed the best medicine. As we age, we begin to realize how important it is to find humor, even in challenging circumstances. Those who have mastered this skill make life easier, and they can brighten any moment simply with their witty remark or infectious laugh. When you tell someone, "Your sense of humor always brightens my day," you are celebrating their ability to see the world through a lens of lightness. It is a reminder to others that you value the laughter they bring into your life, and that their playful approach to life helps you through tougher days. Not all of us are born with a natural gift for humor. It requires a certain sharpness and, more importantly, a lightheartedness that comes from within. This gift often comes with experience, the kind of experience that says, "Not everything needs to be taken so seriously," and those who bring this humor can make even the darkest times a little brighter. When you acknowledge their sense of humor, you are letting them know that they have a special way of making everything a little better. Number 11. You have such a big heart. As we get older, one of the most beautiful aspects of aging is learning to open our hearts more fully. For some of us, this means caring deeply for others, extending a helping hand without a second thought, or offering a shoulder to lean on when needed. There are individuals who seem to radiate love and care wherever they go, whether it is for their family, friends, or even strangers in need. It is as if their heart knows no boundaries. Their kindness shines through every interaction, whether through words or through actions that go above and beyond. They have an understanding filled with compassion, patience, and warmth, and it is contagious. Telling someone, "You have such a big heart," is such a heartfelt way to let them know you see and appreciate all the love they give, often selflessly. A person with a big heart sees the pain of others, celebrates their joys, and does everything possible to offer comfort. They don't need recognition for their kindness. They do it because it is part of who they are. and that is the purest form of giving. With age, many of us begin to understand the value of kindness in ways we couldn't when we were younger. We begin to see that love is more than just a feeling. It is something you actively give out into the world, and the joy of seeing it returned is priceless. Complimenting someone for their big heart reminds them that the energy they share, love, care, and empathy, is deeply valued. It encourages them to keep shining that light because they truly make a difference in the world, however insignificant it may seem. Number 12. You inspire me with your strength and resilience. You know, life has a way of throwing curveballs at us, doesn't it? Whether it is health problems, losses, changes, or difficulties we never expected, life certainly doesn't always go according to plan. But it is in these moments of hardship that a person's true strength shines through. Among us are people who face difficulties not with defeat, but with an unwavering determination to keep moving forward, to grow through what they are going through, and to maintain faith in better days ahead. You know the kind of person I'm talking about. Someone who doesn't just survive difficult circumstances but truly thrives despite them. Their strength is not only physical but also emotional and mental. They face life storms with courage, and while they may have moments of struggle, they never let it break them. When you tell someone, "You inspire me with your strength and resilience," you acknowledge everything they have overcome and continue to overcome with grace. You let them know that their fortitude and determination have not gone unnoticed. Strength is often defined by our ability to bend without breaking. And people who do this so gracefully inspire all of us around them. It could be a health battle they are bravely fighting, a personal struggle they continue to rise above, or simply the challenges of everyday life. Their ability to meet these obstacles with such grace, perseverance, and hope is not just inspiring. It is transformative for those who witness it. At the heart of resilience is the belief that no matter the setback, we can bounce back. With age, we understand the value of this trait even more deeply. Life is full of challenges, but it is not the challenges that define us. It is how we rise from them. Complimenting someone for their strength and resilience is like saying, "I see you, your efforts, your heart, your perseverance, and you inspire me to be strong too." This kind of compliment serves as a reminder to all of us that even when we feel defeated, we still have the ability to find the strength to carry on. And those who inspire us by doing this every day are worth their weight in gold. Compliments have this magical ability to make someone's day, and perhaps even their whole week, better. It is such a small gesture, but it can create ripples of happiness. So take a moment today, tomorrow, and every day to spread compliments. It is one of the simplest things we can do that can have the biggest impact. And now I would like to hear from you. What is the most meaningful compliment you have ever received? Share it in the comments. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the love. Together, we can spread kindness in every corner of the world. Happy National Compliment Day, my dear friends.